floating a $2.2 trillion plan for economic recovery ahead of talks between EU leaders today. The compromise plan involves tapping the market for $350 billion and would partially use the bloc's existing 7-year budget for that. Amid the contentious debate over financing a euro area rescue package, the ECB also took steps, saying it would accept some junk-rated debt, now junk-rated debt, as collateral for loans to banks. Andrew Sheets from Morgan Stanley is still with us. And Andrew, you know, we've seen these big stimulus packages from governments around the world, but this has to take the cake. The central bank here is going to accept junk debt now as collateral for bank loans. What does this mean to you?
Well, I think it's another sign, and I think we're seeing this, in a repeated fashion. That central banks they're all in, that they are committed to attacking this public health crisis and really doing whatever it takes to address it. And I think as investors, we shouldn't doubt their resolve, importantly. And I do think that it's also an important way that central banks can gain more control over the process when your buying is determined by a rating agency's rating. Then you are in some ways deferring control over what you can do to another entity. So, providing yourself more flexibility, even if you might only use part of that flexibility, I think is a very kind of logical step. So, we saw this with the Federal Reserve in terms of, its willingness to buy selected non-investment grade corporate debt. We're seeing this rhetoric from the ECB. And again, I think it's a way to give these central banks more flexibility and also reduce some of the kind of the specific downgraded related risks to the corporate bond market. So overall, these are certainly positive developments.